Okay, just tell us a little bit about your experience here and in braces.
Wow. Let's see. I came here in about 2 years ago. My daughter had been here since she was 6 and a half, and she had an underbite, and so I wanted to get that corrected very early on because she took after her mother with a severe underbite, and I was always very self-conscious about my bite. And so when my daughter, and I noticed she had the same bite, as soon as I could get someone to look at her, evaluate her, I wanted to do it right away. So I brought her in. I was referred to Dr. Brown Bryant by my co-worker. I was amazed at how her daughter's teeth looked. And I came in, and Dr. Brown Bryant worked wonders on my daughter. She started off at age 6 and a half with a retainer. And over the course of maybe 2 years, her underbite was completely corrected. Towards the end of her treatment, I remember sitting down with Dr. Brown Bryant and saying, maybe I should do something for myself. And Dr. Brown Bryant said, yes, come in. We're going to evaluate you, and we will take care of that underbite. And I have to admit, I was skeptical at the beginning. I've lived for 40 years, little over 40 years, but I'll say 40, with an underbite. And I just did not, I don't know whether I did, it's not like I didn't have the confidence in Dr. Brown Bryant, but I was just skeptical. I was just so, I'd been to through many evaluations, and I was always told that my underbite could only be corrected through surgery, which I was just totally against, not willing to do that. And after I had an evaluation, I felt better. Dr. Brown Bryant told me that she could correct the underbite with braces. I think I believed it at the time, but I went with it. And I wore the braces. I followed the regimen. I wore the rubber bands to a T. I did everything she told me to do. I brushed. And she told me it would take about 18 months. It took a little longer because I had a couple of stubborn teeth. But as I began to see my teeth shift, it was just total disbelief. And I think back to how, I guess I didn't really want to admit it to myself, but I was very self-conscious about my smile. And I guess as I got older, it was more noticeable. And as I began to see my teeth shift, it was just amazing, amazing. So here I am, 2 years later, a little under 2 years. The braces are off. It's a surreal feeling. I don't even know how to explain it. I'm just so happy. I feel good. I can't wait to show my family. I know I'm going to smile all the time and not be self-conscious, embarrassed about my bite. And I'm glad I did. I'm glad that I finally did something for myself. And I consider this a gift to myself because I thought about myself and how I feel. And really, you know, looking at my daughter, I feel happy that I had her issue addressed early so she wouldn't have the same self-conscious issues that I had growing up. But my parents did the best they could do at that time. At the time that my parents took me in to be evaluated, they were told the only way to correct your underbite is through surgery, which they were not willing to do. And so this is a happy time for me because I feel good about the way I look, and I'm not self-conscious anymore about my smile. So kudos to Dr. Brown Bryant and her staff. I'm so very happy. It's an unbelievable